Have you ever felt like you were always fighting to get a woman's attention, wasting your time and energy for nothing in return? Many people get stuck in this exhausting cycle, but Stoicism shows us that there is a better way to live our lives. Welcome to our look at stern ideas that can help you get people's attention without having to chase them around. Today, we're going to talk about 9 strategic steps that will not only help you stay energetic, but also make you more attractive by giving you the cool, collected attitude that Stoics respect. If you use these tips, you'll learn how to captivate people not only with your appearance, but also with the deep respect and self-control that make Stoic charm unique. Stay tuned as we go into more detail about the steps that will change your life. Also, if this video helps you or changes the way you interact with others, please like, subscribe, and share it with friends who could also use less stress and more peace in their relationships. Let's start this journey of self-improvement together. 1. Stop chasing her. People who are interested in you but not interested in you back are giving up their power and self-worth when they chase after you. Chasing someone drains your energy, throws off the natural balance of a relationship, and makes you give more than you receive. This imbalance can lead to resentment and bitterness, which are not good for a healthy relationship. From a psychological point of view, chasing someone creates a mindset of scarcity, which means you start to see them as rare and more valuable than they really are. This mindset of scarcity usually comes from insecurity and low self-esteem. Studies have shown that people with high self-esteem are more attractive to others. When you stop chasing other people and focus on your own life, you naturally feel more confident and sure of yourself, which makes you more attractive. Think about this situation. If you're always the one making contact, setting up dates and starting talks, you might come off as too eager and desperate. That could make you less attractive in her eyes. Instead, step back and let her approach you. If she's really interested, she'll make an effort to connect with you. If she doesn't, you won't have wasted time and energy on someone who isn't interested in you back. Epictetus, a Stoic philosopher, once said that we suffer not from the things that happen to us, but from how we think about them. By changing your viewpoint and focusing on what you can change how you act and react. You get your power and respect back instead of trying to please other people. Develop your own hobbies and sense of self-worth. Spend time with friends and family and work hard to reach your goals. Real, long-lasting relationships are based on mutual respect and genuine interest. When you stop chasing, you let the natural dynamics of attraction play out. You show that you value your time and self-respect, which is much more appealing than someone who seems desperate for attention. Do things that improve your life, like going to the gym, learning a new skill, or going to school. This kind of growth is attractive because it shows that you can adapt and improve, which are qualities that are valuable in any relationship. Remember that a relationship should be a partnership of equals, not a game of chasing and evading. Stoic principles can help you keep your peace of mind and find a relationship based on mutual respect and real interest. This method not only helps you keep your self-respect, but it also creates an environment where a healthy, balanced relationship can thrive. Never reach out first. This may seem counterintuitive at first, but not always being the one to start contact can be a smart move based on Stoic wisdom. By not always reaching out first, you give her a chance to show that she is interested and working on the relationship. Using this method, using the idea of reciprocity, people feel compelled to give back when they think someone has invested in them. For example, if you've always started conversations and she's been responding positively, she might start to wonder what's going on and reach out to you out of curiosity, which can make her invest more in your relationship. Stoic lessons are in line with this method because it stresses staying calm and not letting outside things upset your peace of mind. Imagine that you've been starting conversations with a woman you're interested in over and over again. She enjoys the chats and responds well, but you're always the one who starts them. One day you decide to take a step back and not message her right away. She might not notice at first, but over time she might start to wonder why you're not messaging her. This could lead her to reach out to you, showing that she values your interaction and is willing to put in the work to keep it going. This method not only makes her want to put more into the relationship, but it also shows that you value yourself and are sure of yourself. You're not trying to get her attention, instead you're giving her a chance to show interest. This is in line with the Stoic idea that you should focus on what you can control, your actions and responses, while letting go of what you can't control, like her actions and feelings. By using this strategy, you're practicing the Stoic virtue of self-discipline. Staying true to your values and maintaining your self-respect not only makes you more attractive, but also helps you build a relationship based on mutual respect and effort. Remember that the goal of Stoicism is to achieve inner peace and resilience. By not fighting for a woman's attention, you're showing that you value your own emotional well-being and aren't willing to give up your dignity for fleeting validation. This strength of character is attractive and sets the stage for a healthier, more balanced relationship. So the next time you're tempted to be the first to reach out, remember this Stoic principle. Don't. Give her time to show her interest and keep your self-respect. In the end, this will lead to deeper, more meaningful connections. Own your feelings. Stoicism says that you should be in charge of your own feelings and not depend on other people or things to make you happy. It's especially important to remember this when you're dating a woman. You should never try to get her attention or expect her to make you feel good. When you depend on someone else to make you happy, it's unfair to them and can put stress on the relationship. Look at this example. When you spend a lot of time with a woman you like, don't constantly try to get her support or need her to make you feel good about yourself. This gives her the power to control your feelings. This can make you feel unsafe and anxious because your happiness depends on what she does and how she reacts to you, instead of taking responsibility for your own feelings. Practicing gratitude is a powerful way to shift your attention from what you don't have to what you do have. Every day, take a moment to think about what you are grateful for. It could be something as simple as enjoying a beautiful sunset, a good meal, or the support of a close friend. Getting regular exercise is another great way to improve your happiness and make yourself stronger emotionally. Endorphins are your body's natural feel-good chemicals that make you feel better and give you energy. Being active also gives you a sense of success and control, which makes your emotional foundation stronger. Hobbies and activities that you enjoy, like drawing, hiking, reading, or playing an instrument, are just as important. Immerse yourself in things that make you happy and satisfied. These hobbies give you a feeling of purpose and fulfillment, which makes you less reliant on outside approval. By taking charge of your emotions, you become stronger emotionally. Women naturally like men who are sure of themselves and able to take care of themselves because it shows maturity and strength. When you are happy and confident in yourself, you can build stronger, healthier relationships where both partners support each other without putting too much pressure on them, as the Stoic philosopher Epictetus put it. No one is free who isn't in charge of themselves. Take this advice to heart by owning your emotions and making your own happiness. This will not only make you more appealing to women, but it will also make your life more satisfying and strong. Other women find you appealing. Others are likely to be interested in you if you are physically, intellectually, or emotionally attractive. This is often the case in social situations where women find other women attractive for different reasons. These can be anything from admiration for their style and charm to a desire to share similar interests and experiences. It can help your relationships, lead to deeper connections, and help you build a network of helpful people who share your interests. Being honest. Being authentic means being honest with yourself and others, which leads to real relationships. People feel safe and valued when they are around people who are genuine. Practice. Tell other people what you really think and feel, and encourage them to do the same. Having faith. Confidence is beautiful because it shows that you are sure of yourself and can be trusted. Women who are sure of themselves can encourage and inspire the people around them. Practice. Recognizing your skills and accomplishments will help you feel more confident. Take part in things that make you feel strong and capable. Feeling empathy. Meaning. Empathy lets you understand and feel what other people are feeling. People often see women who show empathy as caring and easy to talk to. Practice. Pay attention to what other people are saying, agree with how they feel, and help them without judging them. Values and interests that are shared. Meaning, strong relationships are built on shared hobbies and values. When women meet others who share their values and interests, they often feel more connected. Practice. To meet women who share your hobbies and values, do things and join groups that are related to them. Feeling good energy. It's true that positivity spreads and makes people feel welcome. Women who are full of positive energy attract guys who like being around happy, positive people. Think about the good things that are happening. Say, thank you, and be kind to the people around you. You can make yourself more attractive to other women by learning and exhibiting these traits, leading to deeper and more meaningful connections. On dates. Having a woman see that other women find you attractive can have a big effect on how she feels about you. This is called pre-election bias, and it means that people are naturally more attracted to people who are already seen as desirable by others. Many studies have shown that this bias can have a big effect on attraction. However, just because other women find you attractive doesn't mean you should brag about your dates or act dishonestly. Instead, focus on building a real and diverse social circle. Spending time with pretty and interesting women in your group of friends is a subtle way to show that you have traits that other people like. Stoic ideas, which stress honesty, ethics, and self-worth, fit well with this way of thinking. Stoicism teaches us how important it is to stay true to our inner virtues and not let outside approval change us. You shouldn't give up your values or act out of desire to get a woman's attention. Instead, let your actions and character speak for themselves. Take part in events and activities that are in line with your interests and values. This not only makes you more visible, but it also helps you make new friends. For example, going to social events, participating in group activities, or keeping up a lively online presence by sharing exciting events and accomplishments from your life can help show off your social worth. When you do things you enjoy, you naturally feel more confident and happy, which makes you more appealing to others. This doesn't just mean that other women find you attractive, it also means that you live an interesting and fulfilling life. As an example, Marcus Aurelius was an emperor and Stoic philosopher who led by example. He didn't seek approval or validation from others. Instead, he focused on living a good life, doing his duties, and staying true to his principles. In the same way, if you live a life full of purpose and joy, you naturally attract people who appreciate and respect you for who you are. Stoicism tells us to focus on the things we can change: our actions, our thoughts, and our character. Trying to change how someone sees you is out of your hands, and it can cause you stress and bad behavior. Instead, be the best version of yourself, and let the quality of your life and the people you interact with naturally draw the right people to you. 5. Align your actions with your values. As a Stoic, living by your beliefs is a powerful way to show that you are honest and confident in your own worth. It also makes you more attractive. Living a life that is in line with your ideals means based on ideas like knowledge and courage, fair play, and moderation. This method not only makes you feel better about your own self-worth, but it also helps you meet people who share your values. For example, if honesty is important to you, make sure you're always telling the truth. This means being honest and open with her and other people. By doing this, you build trust and show that you stick to your values even when it's hard. Similarly, if your health is important to you, stick to a routine of regular exercise and healthy eating. This will not only improve your physical health, but also show that you are dedicated to taking care of yourself. It's about showing that you care about your health and the health of those around you. A reserved attitude says you shouldn't try to get a woman's attention because your worth doesn't depend on what other people think of you. Focus on being the best version of yourself and living a life that shows what you value. For example, if you value kindness, be kind to everyone you meet. If you value knowledge, be curious and always looking for ways to learn and grow. You meet a woman who admires how committed you are to being honest and taking care of your health. She sees how you always make decisions that are in line with these values. Being consistent and committed, like telling the truth in a tough situation, or sticking to your fitness routine even though you're busy, says a lot about your character and makes you stand out without you having to try to get her attention. Living by your values also means you're rooted in who you are and don't care what other people, including women, think of you. Women who respect and share your values will naturally be drawn to you because they see you as a kind, kindred spirit who lives by the same rules. In the end, aligning your actions with your values isn't about impressing other people, it's about being true to yourself. When you do this, you become a magnet for real connections and relationships, including with women who appreciate and respect the real you. Remember that Stoicism says that true fulfillment comes from living a life that reflects your deepest values and principles. Let her value your time. Stoicism teaches that self-respect and discipline are important traits that apply to all parts of life, including relationships. If you want a woman to value your time, you need to first value it yourself. This isn't about being hard to get. It's about knowing and claiming your worth. First, make sure everyone knows what is expected of them. Be honest about your goals and how you plan your day. For example, if you're really into your work or personal hobbies, let people know that they're important to your health and growth. Talking about your commitments and hobbies with confidence shows that they are important to you. This doesn't mean you ignore her needs. It just means you balance them with your own. For example, if she calls while you're working on an important project or enjoying a personal hobby and wants to meet up right away, it's better to tell her you're busy and suggest a time when you can give her your full attention. This method not only shows that you value your time, but also that you are ready to spend quality time with her. Stoicism tells us to focus on what we can change and to look for approval from within instead of from other people. Because of this, it's important not to always be available. Being unavailable from time to time shows that you have a life outside of the relationship, which is healthy and beautiful. It also shows that you value your time and self-respect, which will teach her to value it too, especially if you have plans with her. If you say you'll be there on time, you should. Show that you're interested in her life and schedule. This shows that you value each other's time and builds a stronger relationship. If she asks to meet up at the last minute, it's fine to tell her you can't make it and suggest another time. This not only shows that you respect her time, but also that you care enough about her to give a thoughtful alternative to a rushed meeting. It shows that you are someone who plans their interactions and values important ones over quick ones. By following these rules, you show that you have the Stoic traits of wisdom and temperance. You're not vying for her attention. Instead, you earn it through mutual respect and understanding. This way of doing things makes your relationship stronger and makes sure it's based on respect and honesty. A link in some way that let her value your time isn't for games or manipulation. It's for living by the Stoic principles of self-respect and discipline. By valuing your time and respecting hers, you create a situation where both of you can thrive individually and together. This approach not only improves your relationship, but it also makes sure that it is based on mutual respect, which makes it stronger and more able to handle problems. Focus on yourself. In the journey of personal development and self-improvement, focusing on yourself is a fundamental step. It involves a conscious effort to understand your thoughts, feelings, and behaviors, and how they impact your overall well-being. By prioritizing self-awareness and self-care, you lay a strong foundation for personal growth and effective communication with others. Self-awareness. Understanding your emotions. Recognize and acknowledge your emotions. Understand what triggers them and how they affect your thoughts and actions. Identifying strengths and weaknesses. Take stock of your abilities and areas where you need improvement. This self-assessment helps you set realistic goals. Mindfulness practices. Engage in mindfulness activities like meditation, journaling, or deep breathing exercises to stay present and aware of your inner state. Self-care. Physical health. Prioritize regular exercise, a balanced diet, and adequate sleep to maintain your physical well-being. Mental health. Practice stress management techniques seek professional help if needed, and make time for activities that bring you joy and relaxation. Boundaries. Establish healthy boundaries in your personal and professional life to protect your time and energy. Personal growth setting. Goals. Define short-term and long-term goals that align with your values and aspirations. Make a plan to achieve them and track your progress. Learning and development. Continuously seek opportunities to learn new skills, acquire knowledge, and expand your horizons. Embracing change. Be open to change and adaptable to new circumstances. Embrace challenges as opportunities for growth. Self-compassion, kindness to yourself. Treat yourself with the same kindness and understanding that you would offer to a friend. Acknowledge your efforts and forgive yourself for mistakes. Positive self-talk. Replace negative self-talk with positive affirmations. Focus on your achievements and strengths rather than dwelling on shortcomings. Acceptance. Accept yourself as you are with all your flaws and imperfections. Strive for improvement, but understand that perfection is unattainable. Building resilience. Coping strategies. Develop healthy coping mechanisms to deal with stress, setbacks, and adversity. Practice problem solving and seek support when needed. Optimism. Cultivate a positive outlook on life. Focus on solutions rather than problems, and maintain hope in difficult situations. Support systems. Surround yourself with supportive and positive individuals who encourage your growth and well-being. By focusing on yourself, you create a strong foundation for personal fulfillment and effective interactions with others. It is a continuous process of self-discovery, self-improvement, and self-acceptance that ultimately leads to a more balanced and meaningful life. Putting money into yourself makes you more appealing to other people. Focus on your personal development, job, and hobbies. This will boost your confidence and make you a more interesting, well-rounded person. Find something new to do, learn a new skill, or join a club that interests you. By the more you work on yourself, the more attractive you become, and she's likely to notice and be drawn to you. You've always wanted to learn an instrument but never got around to it. Now you're taking guitar lessons, practicing daily, and you can play a song. Not only makes you feel good, but it also makes other people more interested in you. You're showing that you're passionate about improving yourself, or maybe you're interested in a certain sport or physical activity. Joining a local team or group, whether it's for running, hiking, or martial arts, not only makes you healthier, but also brings you more friends. You'll make new friends, share your adventures, and grow as a person. Those pursuits make you more interesting, but if you focus on your own growth, you embody the Stoic virtue of self-discipline. Instead of seeking approval from a woman or anyone else, you find it within yourself. This inner confidence is far more attractive than any attempt to gain attention from others. Stoicism also teaches us to find happiness within ourselves. By putting time and effort into personal growth, you develop a strong sense of self-worth that isn't based on other people's opinions or attention, but on your own accomplishments and development. This change in perspective not only makes you stronger when you're turned down, but it also helps you keep your peace of mind. When you focus on yourself, you're better prepared to handle relationships with other people because you come from a place of abundance instead of shortage. You're not looking for someone to fill a void or make you whole. You're looking for someone to share your already complete life with. This makes your relationships healthier and more balanced. So remember, never fight for a woman's attention. Instead, use that energy to become the best version of yourself. Invest in your personal growth, follow your interests, and grow your passions. This will not only make you more attractive, but it will also make your life more satisfying and balanced. It's also in line with Stoic beliefs and will lead to more honest and satisfying relationships in the long run. Focusing on your own growth puts you on a path of continuous self-improvement. This road not only makes your life better, but it also naturally attracts other people to you, including women who like men who are self-confident and always trying to get better. Don't take rejection to heart. Understanding that rejection is a normal part of life is a key part of Stoic wisdom. It's important not to take it personally. Sometimes her rejection has nothing to do with you and everything to do with her own problems, preferences, or situations that you don't know about. Marcus Aurelius, a famous Stoic philosopher, taught that our worth is not based on other people's thoughts or actions, but on our own virtues and actions. If she doesn't answer your texts or turns you down for a date, it doesn't mean less of a person. In fact, it's a chance to practice being tough. If you finally get the nerve to ask someone out and she says no, don't dwell on it. Instead, use it as a chance to grow and reflect. Remind yourself of your natural worth and continue to work on your character and virtues. Stoics believe that you should focus on what you can change, like your thoughts, actions, and responses, and let go of things you can't change, like how other people respond. Epictetus, a great Stoic philosopher, once said, "It's not what happens to you that matters, but how you react to it." This means that her rejection doesn't have to change your self-esteem or your life path. It's just an outside event, and how you react to it determines who you are. Accepting rejection with grace shows that you are mature and emotionally strong. For example, if you ask a woman to go on a date and she says no, don't let this make you sad or hurt. Instead, use it as a chance to improve yourself by doing things that interest you and focusing on your personal and professional goals. Not only do you become more beautiful to women, but to everyone else as well. The Stoic principle of amore fati, or love of fate, teaches us to accept whatever comes our way. Should you be turned down, see it as a necessary part of your journey. Maybe this rejection is leading you to someone who is a better fit for you. By accepting and loving your fate, you stay in tune with the natural flow of life. There are many other women who will love you for who you are. Stay confident and keep working toward your personal goals. Do things that interest you, and you'll naturally attract people who share your values and interests. If you adopt this Stoic attitude, rejection will hurt less, you'll be stronger, and you'll be able to focus on what really matters, your growth, your goals, and your happiness. Remember that every rejection brings you one step closer to finding someone who truly values you, and more importantly, it makes you a stronger, smarter person. If she's not interested, accept it and move on with grace and dignity. Focus on being the best version of yourself, and the right person who values and respects you will come along. In the meantime, live by the Stoic principles, and you will find happiness and strength on your journey. Know when to walk away for good. To keep your self-respect and dignity, you need to know when to leave for good. Being ready to leave shows that you won't give up your ideals or self-esteem for someone who doesn't feel the same way about you or see your worth. Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control, like our own actions, reactions, and attitudes, and let go of what we can't, like other people's feelings and actions. This is why having this attitude is so important. Having self-respect and not asking for love or attention shows strong self-respect. According to Stoic theory, it's important to put yourself and your honesty above all else. Marcus Aurelius, a famous Stoic philosopher, told us to respect ourselves by living in line with our nature and ideals. If you don't chase after someone who doesn't appreciate you, you show that you respect yourself enough to not settle for less than you deserve. Having self-respect makes you more attractive and stronger mentally. 2. Growth in yourself. Leaving settings that don't help you lets you focus more on growing as a person and doing what you love. Seneca, another Stoic philosopher, often talked about how important it is to make good use of our time and work on our own personal growth. By ending relationships that don't make you happy, you free up energy and time to invest in yourself. This pursuit of personal excellence attracts people who truly value and share your values. 3. Having an abundance mindset and understanding there are lots of options. There are people who can help you leave people who don't see your worth. Letting those who do come in Stoicism teaches us to have an abundance attitude, which means we know the world is full of opportunities and that holding on to things that don't help us is pointless. Stoic teachers told their students to focus on what they could control and let go of attachments to outside things. By adopting this way of thinking, you become more open to meeting people who genuinely appreciate and value you. For example, let's say you're always the one reaching out to a woman who doesn't seem interested. You text her first, make plans, and put in all the work, but she barely responds. According to Stoic Principles, this is because she isn't interested in you. It's important to accept that her lack of interest is out of your control. Instead of fighting for her attention, ask yourself if your efforts are truly respected. If they aren't, it might be time to change your strategy and walk away. Walking away is not a sign of weakness. It's a strong sign of self-respect and worth. It shows that you care about your health and are ready to find relationships that are better for you. Stoicism teaches us to follow our greatest values and let go of anything that takes away from our peace of mind. When you end relationships that don't make you happy, you show that you care about your own happiness and integrity. To be stoic and maintain your own respect, you need to know when to walk away. This lets you focus on your own growth. Maintaining self-respect and having an abundance mindset will help you attract people who share your values and appreciate you for who you are. Remember that walking away doesn't mean giving up. It means recognizing your worth and refusing to settle for anything less than what you deserve. That's all for today's insightful look at how Stoicism can help us get attention without acting desperate. We hope you found these tips useful. Stoicism isn't just about getting through hard times. It's also about living a life of honor, self-respect, and inner peace. By putting aside the exhausting pursuit of attention and focusing on personal growth and real connections, not only are you saving yourself energy, but you're also making relationships that matter more. Remember that the key to lasting attraction is not relentless pursuit, but being present in a calm and sure way. Every step we talk about today, from not making touch to starting it, investing in your own growth makes you more valuable and naturally attracts the right people into your life. It's about making a life that other people want to be a part of, not because you demand their attention, but because they see and value your worth. We encourage you to keep thinking about these ideas and putting them into practice in your own life. If you liked this journey through Stoic wisdom and found it helpful, please show your support by liking this video and subscribing to our channel. Also, share it with friends who might benefit from taking a more serene approach to life and relationships. Don't forget to share your thoughts and experiences in the comments section below. We love hearing from you. If you want to learn more, watch the videos that are showing up on your screen right now. Learn more about Stoic lessons and how they can change not only your relationships, but also how you deal with life's problems in general. Thanks for coming along with us on this trip of self-discovery and strength. Adopt the Stoic way of life. And remember that you should never try to get attention. Instead, work on building your worth and letting your light automatically attract the right people. Until next time, stay wise and keep trying to live a good and peaceful life.